Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Hiawatha number 1459C US32D stainless steel flush cup pull. Really nice fit and finish on this flush cup pull. I don't review enough Hiawatha material, and I wish I reviewed more because I'm very pleased with the quality of fit and finish on this item. Okay, very clean manufacturing. The welds are barely detectable. Okay, it's all stainless steel. That's the US32D part. Okay, screws are also stainless that are included with it. Now, dimensionally, they've got it at 3.5 by 5. 5-inch tall, yes. 3.5-inch wide, that's right on too. 7/8 of an inch depth, and that's from the outside. Grip opening, 1 3/4 wide. Sorry. Then about 3 3/16 overall height. Okay. Little screws, holes, forgive me, for attaching at the top and at the bottom would be very concealed. Okay, going to be used very typically in a sliding door application. That margin is all but naught. It's maybe 1/8 of an inch, so that would work in a sliding door application, either pocket or surface-mounted sliding door. Obviously used in swinging doors as well, where you want a concealed sort of look. Something very common for this would be a office or a residential application where you had closet doors, and the trim was to be, not projecting off the face of the door, or this was just the general design of what was being requested. Very commonly used in those applications. It's not handicap compliant, so keep that in mind. There's a link below this video to the product brochure, which shows this and the sister products to it, and specifically what you're going to see there is that speaking about handicap compliance, would be the 1450 or 1451 series. For barrier free is what that BF part means. It's handicap compliant, so keep that in mind. So that document is handy because you can review this and all of Hiawatha's sister products, so that you can make a better determined decision whether or not this is the proper one for your needs. There's also a link to a document called installation. And before we go over that, this is available in different base materials and obviously finishes. Stainless steel, obviously, brass, you do your chrome, your nickel finishes on that. Your bronze material, you do your bronze finishes on as well. So you can see they call out on that link to the installation instruction 2 13/16 mortise width, and then 3 3/4 height. That's wrong. Well, is it wrong? I wouldn't say that it's wrong. I would say that it's unnecessarily too high. I wouldn't make that 3 3/4. I've mortised for these so many times I've lost count. I wouldn't give it that much margin, but I don't think it would be a problem if you did. I just wouldn't want that much margin all the way around, especially they're only giving 1/8 of an inch margin on the width. I would say that 3 3/4 you might want to wait till you get the hardware to better judge that. They might be doing it so that you don't have to square the corners if you're mortising for this. Okay. Now, mortising for this, if you're going to do one, even one, or more than one, a router is really the preferred method of doing this. Any other way by hand is kind of brutal to do it. It takes time. So if you're going to mortise these, I would personally take the time to make a template, because that wouldn't take really all that long. Piece of wood, clamp your straight edge down, make your template on all 4 sides, and then locate your center line of that, both vertically off the door and then the back set. Clamp your piece of wood template guide onto the door, and come with your plunge router and just have at that really fast. If you're going to be doing 2 of them, I think it's faster just to make a template and then route both of them. So just my opinion. I suppose if you're going to do one and you didn't own a router, you don't have a lot of choice there. These are going to be used in closet applications, obviously, or some sort of door where they don't want any trim. However, you'll want to take an audit of the rest of the doors in the space and locate the center line of these to match the center line of existing knobs or levers or whatever the lock sets are. You don't want to have a situation by which you install this at an unusual height. An application would be a large office space on a floor of a building. You've got a long hallway. You want all those height of the units. You might have office doors coming down each side of the hallway or the corridor, and you might have a closet on either side of the hallway, so you want this stuff to match up with it really well. I wouldn't hesitate to use this Hiawatha material. I'm very impressed with the fit and finish of it. Even though the lead time can be excessive, in my opinion, the truth of the matter is their material is always well worth the wait. If you have any questions on the Hiawatha 1459C concealed flush, pole, or any other Hiawatha product, please feel free to reach out to us.